Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, now that we're almost there. If everyone could please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Recreation here for the town of Eastchester. On behalf of the town, I'd like to welcome you. This year, we're renaming our EIBL championship after our beloved Alex Bonsi. I'd like to ask Sergeant Gotti and the police officers to come up today with me while we bestow this honor. I have a few words to say. I'm going to let Sergeant Gotti speak briefly first, which he didn't realize was going to happen.
All right, guys, thank you for having us here today. The boys in blue are here to support Alex Bonsi. We're very happy that we're naming this championship weekend after him. Most of you know him as a father, a husband, a security guard. We know him as a cop, and everyone here knows him as a coach. And everyone has a special moment that they remember, and we're just happy here to be here today to remember his name and his legacy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As an Eastchester High School alumni, Alex was a 40-plus year veteran of the Eastchester Police Department, a coach for Edgemont, Eastchester, and Tuckahoe schools, and athletic director and security guard for Tuckahoe. In his retirement as assistant coach for Tuckahoe girls varsity basketball, Alex helped take the team to the Final Four of the state championships for the first time in the school's history. Unfortunately, the team and some of the coaches can't be here today to honor Alex, but that's for a good reason, because right now they're practicing at the county center and they're ready to defend their section title that Alex was part of last year. I hope I do not defend anyone when I say this, but I think Alex's favorite job he held was working EIBL. Alex refereed many games, helped young players learn fundamentals, and supervised the gyms throughout the winter. I know Alex loves spending time with the staff, especially his daughter Joelle, and his bonus children, Jamie and Joey. And also in front of us and over here, you can see a lot of the former staff of EIBL that are wearing the shirts. They came back because it was such a joy to work with Alex. It has been said/joked that I found Alex could do no wrong, which I always smiled and giggled when someone said that to me. Each weekend Alex worked, I would call him to check in. He always seemed surprised when it was me on the other end, and I'm pretty sure till this day he didn't have my phone number saved in his phone. He always told me everything was good and everything was going well. And then during the week, I'd see other staff members and they'd tell me what happened at games and said, oh, we had Alex call you since you like like him the best. I was always confused by this, and then as the years went on, I realized Alex just handled every situation, and it never ever was an issue. One time Alex called me, and I immediately panicked. He asked, "Can you come to the Tuckahoe High School gym?" And I responded, yes. I drove over there at probably 100 miles an hour, thinking the worst. What could have happened if Alex actually called? This is the first time he called me in probably 15 years of working together. I arrive at the gym and everything is perfectly calm. And I say to Alex, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Nothing, why?" I said, "You never called me." He goes, "Oh, we got a Big Mac pizza and I thought you'd want a slice." I guess that's why that explains why I felt Alex could do no wrong. So we have Alex's family up here with us, and I know some of his family's away in Florida right now and couldn't be here, so I know that they're here in spirit. We have some flowers for Joelle. I know that Joelle and him worked together many years in here, and I know that the special bond a father and daughter has, so we're very honored that you're all here with us today. So, thank you everyone for coming today. It is my honor to officially, forever now, rename the EIBL Championships the Alex Bonsi EIBL Championship Weekend. So thank you everyone. We're gonna move to the side to take some pictures. We're gonna start the game and we're gonna move over. I'm gonna meet you over there after we start. These boys are very anxious to play in his honor. So quickly, I'd just like to say thank you to the Eastchester and Tuckahoe schools, the athletic and facility departments especially. They probably get 15 emails, if not more, per week from me with changes and everything. We'd like to thank the referees for coming out each Saturday, and especially the coaches, all of our volunteer coaches. It was a lot of high school students this year, community members and parents, so we really appreciate all of you coming out and volunteering. Your time without you would not be possible. Thank you to the parents who drive everyone from place to place each week. And our staff, not only the staff that you see working each week at the desk, doing the book and clock, but especially to Bill, Jamie, and Danny. They deserve a huge round of applause. They keep this whole league together, keep everything going. So now I'd like to introduce the town supervisor, but we'd also like to say thank you to the supervisor and the town board for their continued support. They support us year after year, day after day, minute after minute, and that's why you get to see so many wonderful programs, fields, parks here in the town. So thank you very much to the supervisor and town board to continue supporting us, and here's Supervisor Calavita to announce the teams today and a little bit more.
Thank you, Sally. And give it up for Sally, runs the whole program, does a great job. I'm joined today by Councilman Anthony Giacobbe, also Teresa Nicholson, our councilperson. And we have a great matchup today. This is the Bulls versus the Mavericks for the Senior Boys Championship. By way of the Bulls, we have number 23, Clarence Armitage. Number 1, Joseph Barzagan. Number 14, Evan Benicos. Number 5, Liam Carpenter. Number 2, Peter Maltese. Number 3, Rick Murphy. Number 12, Jamie Neal. Number 15, Max Poulos. Number 20, Spartacus Poulos. And number 13, Marcello Saluto, coached by Unique Eber and George Poulos. All right, for the Mavericks, we have number 1, Quinn Coco. Number 3, Jack Darcy. Number 15, Liam McLaughlin. Number 22, Owen McLaughlin. Number 5, Ryan O'Connor. Number 20, Drew Palumbo. Number 4, Jackson Zanzillo. Number 23, Jackson Van Munson. And number 13, AJ Volkovici, coached by Nick Martucci and Radon Gekaj. Our referees today are John Kowalski and Bob Soar. Now, if anyone would like a DVD or an electronic transmission email this game, just call my office or call Sally's office. We'll get you guys a tape, a disc, or an email, whatever you like for this game. So thank you all for joining us. Let's play some basketball. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. yet. What number? 4. So we're doing 5 8-minute quarters. Yep. Thanks. Sorry about that, everybody. Now we can say welcome back to EIBL Championship Saturday. Tom Pinto here with you as the Senior Boys Championship gets underway. One thing to note quickly, because the Bulls have an 11-player roster, we are going to 5 8-minute quarters today. So halftime is after the third quarter. As the Bulls are in red, the Mavericks are in blue, and off we go as Drew Palumbo kicks the ball back out to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looks, gives to Quinn Coco. They swing the ball around. That's Liam McLaughlin. 2 McLaughlins on the Maverick, Liam and brother Owen. This is Liam with the ball in 15 in blue. Swings it to Palumbo in the corner. Thought about the 3. Back to McLaughlin. Spins off the pressure. Drives inside the lane. 10-footer is good. And Liam McLaughlin gets the scoring started today for the Mavericks. Here come the Bulls. Peter Maltese swings it around. Now gets it back. Circles back. Throws over to Joseph Bazargan. Maltese trying to create some separation. Going to put up a 3. Short. And strong rebound that time by Quinn Coco, who hands off to Liam McLaughlin. McLaughlin pressured. Gives to Jack DRC. Back to McLaughlin. Hands inside. Palumbo going to try corner 3. Way short. And now here come the Bulls. Maltese gets inside. Running layup is good. First basket of the day for the Bulls. And we're tied at 2. McLaughlin gives to Palumbo. Palumbo, right-hand layup. Got it. Impressive move on the offhand that time by Drew Palumbo. And the Mavericks have a 4-2 lead. Nearly a turnover, and off the broken play, driving down the lane, unable to make the shot, was Spartacus Polos. Now here's McLaughlin, open man in the corner, ball deflected away. Good defense that time by Maltese to get a hand on it. So with the 5 8-minute quarters, subs will be at the end of the second. End of the subs will be at the 4-minute mark. Halftime at the end of the third quarter. DRC thought about a jump shot, but he was fouled. And he's going up, and Jack DRC will go to the line to shoot 2. Jack DRC, also a baseball and football player, likes to ski as well. Favorite sport is basketball. Favorite player, LeBron James. As DRC misses the first free throw. He misses the second, but he was fouled on a 3, so DRC is going to get one more to try to extend the Mavericks' lead. It was no good, but they were able to corral the rebound as Liam McLaughlin has it, drives down the lane, puts it up, no good, and we're going to get subs. I think the players were a little confused that they had to sub at 4 minutes. As we go to the 5 8-minute quarters, new unit on for the Mavericks. New unit on for the Bulls as well. 3-pointer on the way. Too strong. Offensive rebound put up and in by Liam Carpenter. Cleaning up the glass well. Head fake that time by Jackson Van Lunsen. And the ball stolen away, taken by the Bulls. We've got a 4-4 game. Nice pass inside. And we're going to get a foul on the floor as they get Jackson Van Lunsen for the foul. Bulls swing the ball around the perimeter. Three-pointer, too strong. Rebounded by O'Connor. O'Connor to Van Lunsen. Now Owen McLaughlin, number 22. Van Lunsen looking. Good catch by O'Connor. Drives baseline, puts it up and in. Nice move by O'Connor. Mavericks lead 6-4. Shot up on the way, three-pointer, too strong. Ball knocked around and taken by the Mavericks, who have a 6-4 lead. As we're going to get a foul away from the ball. 2:15 to go. 6-4 Mavs. Van Lunsen facing a double team. Looking, still looking, and he traveled. Lifted up the pivot foot. Open three-pointer on the way. That one's no good by Max Polos. And ball knocked out of bounds by the Mavericks, so it'll stay Bulls ball. Wild shot up that time was no good by Liam Carpenter. As we have 1:25 remaining, Bulls lead by 2. Van Lunsen looking. Jump shot on the way, in and out. Kejai Kola unable to knock down. That one went halfway down and popped out. Here's Carpenter. Now hands off to Max Polos. Knifes his way inside. Shot up, no good. But I believe they call that in the act of shooting. And they did. So Max Polos will go to the line, shooting 2. First free throw is up and no good. Second one spins out. So 6-4, 10 seconds remaining. Driving down the lane. And we're going to get a foul on the play away from the ball, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Mavericks 6, Bulls 4, second quarter, coming right up. Welcome back, everybody. Tom Pinto here with you. EIBL Championship Saturday. Senior boys. 6-4. The Mavericks lead the Bulls. Substitutions in. Here's Jack D'Arcy. Into Palumbo. Palumbo tried to get it inside to McLaughlin. That's Liam McLaughlin. Spins away from the double and lifted up the pivot foot. Travel called. Here's Maltese. Maltese looks around. Threw it over to Bazargan. Bazargan steps inside. Too strong. Good look for Bazargan, just couldn't hit. And here comes McLaughlin. It's Palumbo. Palumbo draws the double. and had it stolen. Bazargan hands off to Maltese. Maltese. And stripped inside. That was Spartacus Polos who had the ball stripped, but then throwing the ball on the other end, throwing it away, was Jack D'Arcy. And after all that, the Bulls will have it coming down. Six to 4, 6:25 remaining. Three-pointer on the way is good. Smooth-looking three-pointer that time by Peter Maltese. The first three-pointer of the game puts the Bulls in front 7-6. Now here's Quinn Coco. Circles back towards the middle. Threw it down to D'Arcy. D'Arcy lost the ball, but out of bounds. Bulls were unable to corral the loose ball. So Jackson Sanzillo will inbound it for the Mavericks. Sanzillo to D'Arcy. Palumbo, corner, thought about it. Back inside, McLaughlin flips it up, no good. Rebounded by Maltese. Maltese looking to push. Maltese gets inside, short jump shot, short. Rebound Palumbo. Bulls by 1, 7-6. And turnover by the Mavericks. McLaughlin pleading his case that the ball was tipped, but to no avail. Here's Spartacus Polis. Gives over to Maltese. Driving down the lane, putting up the shot too strong was Bazargan. And here comes Polos to set up. And we're going to get a moving screen call. We call a moving screen on Palumbo. As that three-pointer is thrown in by Bazargan, so back-to-back three-pointers by the Bulls have them up 10-6. McLaughlin hands over to Palumbo. Palumbo to McLaughlin, throws it up, no good. Palumbo the rebound, puts it back up, and he hits the deck, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. As we're going to get substitutions before Drew Palumbo goes to the line for 2 shots. Drew Palumbo headed to the line, also a baseball player. In basketball, favorite team the Knicks, and favorite player Jalen Brunson. A very good choice on both. Palumbo's first free throw is good. That cuts the Bulls' lead to 3. Second one is up. No good. But the Mavericks able to control the rebound. But substitutions are going to come in. They have to sub for the shooter. So Palumbo sits after going 1 of 2 from the line. Van Lunsen, excuse me. Drives, fakes, down to O'Connor. O'Connor traveled first. .3:15 remaining. Second quarter of 5 8-minute quarters. Carpenter had a good open shot. Here's Jaden Neal. Neal spins, but he lost the ball. Here's O'Connor. Shot on the way is no good by Kejai Kola. Three-pointer on the way, uncontested, but unable to make the shot was Polos. Nice pass underneath, but Van Lunsen didn't put up the shot. Shot fake, now driving down the lane, putting up the short layup, no good, was O'Connor, and rebounded by the Bulls. Pass ahead, stolen. Good steal by O'Connor. O'Connor gives inside to Van Lunsen, back to O'Connor. O'Connor gets it down low, nice pass inside. Too strong on the shot. But able to put in the shot was Kejai Kola, and the Bulls are within one. Or the Mavericks, excuse me. Three-pointer on the way, too strong, and ball went over the backboard, so violation. Mavericks ball down one. And a steal on the play, going in for the layup. Saputo, he lost the ball, gets it back outside. And we're going to get a foul on the play as Max Polos was fouled. And he will go to the line for two. Polos at the line for two, with his team leading by one. First shot is up and good. Second one up, no good. "20 seconds left. Ball knocked away. Chasing after it is Saputo. Saputo, cross court. This to Benkos. 5 seconds left. Three-pointer on the way is good. Max Polos with a three-pointer, and a heave at the hat, or heave by O'Connor is no good. And at the end of 2 quarters of 5, Bulls 14, Mavericks 9. We'll be back. Third quarter of 5 beginning as Liam McLaughlin hands off to Jack D'Arcy. Ball knocked around and stolen. So the Bulls have hit 3 3-pointers so far, accounting for 9 of their 15 points, and another steal. Going all the way, but a travel first called on Bazargan. And they call Palumbo for a reach-in foul. So still 14-9. Mavericks got to get it in, and they do. Nice pass inside, knifing his way through and laying it up and in was Liam McLaughlin. Beautiful ball fake. And he cuts the Bulls' lead to 3. Jump shot on the way, no good. Three-pointer, a long one, not even close. Third chance is good. Brig Murphy, right place, right time, able to put that one in for his first basket of the game. And it's 16-11. Three-pointer in the corner, no good. Palumbo the rebound. And nearly stepping out of bounds was Bazargan, but he was able to corral it. But then he threw it out of bounds. Under 6 minutes to go. Third quarter of 5. Palumbo looking, has some space, puts up the shot, too strong. And going up and snatching the rebound was Spartacus Polos. Drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Liam McLaughlin. McLaughlin up top. And shot no good. .5:15 remaining. They swing the ball. Bazargan, nice pass inside, driving to the layup, unable to connect with Spartacus Polos, and here come the Mavericks. McLaughlin drives, stops, puts it up, short. Spartacus Polos snatches the rebound away. 45 seconds until subs. Bulls by 5. Bazargan, who already has 1 3-pointer today, swings it, gets it back. High screen, steps inside, running shot, no good. Rebounded by Quinn Coco. Coco inside. McLaughlin for 3. Too strong. Rebound by Brig Murphy. Murphy going all the way, lays it up. Can't hit. And back the other way comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin. Traveled. He doesn't like the call. And that's going to bring us to substitutions. 5-point game. Bulls with the ball, up by 5. 3-pointer on the way is no good. But the rebound cleaned up and put in. And the Bulls have their largest lead of the game. It's 7 points. They swing the ball around. Van Lunsen tried to get it inside, gets it back. Now puts it up and in. Nice body control by Jackson Van Lunsen. And he cuts the Bulls lead back down to 5. Maltese, he's got 1 3-pointer today. He's going to try again. And hit again. Peter Maltese, his second 3-pointer of the game. 8-point lead for the Bulls. Here's Ryan O'Connor. Senzillo puts up the shot, no good. Or rather, AJ Volchevisi. And now that ball's stolen by O'Connor. O'Connor retreats. Gives way to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, nice pass inside. And knocking down the shot was KJ Cola. That was a nice pass that time by McLaughlin to set up that basket. It's a 6-point game. We got a jump ball on the play. Possession arrow says as the Mavericks believe there's a discrepancy with the possession arrow call, but nonetheless, it stays with the Bulls. And here comes Ryan O'Connor to Volkovisi. 3-pointer O'Connor. Got it. Ryan O'Connor, a 3-pointer, cuts the Mavericks lead to 3, and then a misplay on the inbound, and the Mavericks are going to get the ball back. So now, under 2 minutes, the clock will stop at any time, as we're going to get a timeout on the play. We'll step aside for a second. Bulls by 3. .155 remaining. Shot up, no good. And here the other way come the Bulls with the full head of steam. Nice spin move, but unable to hit the shot was Marcello Saputo. And it'll be Bulls ball. It's been a good back and forth game. 21-18, Bulls lead. They've led by as many as 8. Mavericks are on a 5-0 run, and we're going to get a foul call there by Liam Carpenter. As Liam Carpenter appears to be a little hobbled, but he's going to stay in the game. As here's Van Lunsen, behind the back, inside. Three-pointer on the way is good. Ryan O'Connor drills a three-pointer, and after the Bulls extended their lead to 8, an 8-0 run by the Mavericks has us tied at 21. Maltese gets it back. Nearly stolen, and we're going to get a foul away from the ball. That's A.J. Volchevici. Three-pointer on the way, no good by Maltese. Ball tapped around. Thrown into Van Lunsen, who drives, puts up the shot, no good. That was rebounded by Saputo the other way. Nice spin move, but a travel first. After the nice spin move by Polos, he shuffled his feet. 40 seconds to go. Ball knocked away. Three-pointer on the way. That's no good. Jump shot up, no good. 19 seconds remaining. Polos was fouled on the floor, and I don't believe they're in the penalty. They're not. So 8 seconds to go in the half. We're tied at 21. Let's see what the Bulls choose to do here. Inbound to Maltese. He's got 2 3-pointers already. Maltese with 5. Hands off. Polos going to have to put it up. A three-pointer. Banks it in at the buzzer. I don't think he called it, but it all counts the same. Max Polos, a bank shot three-pointer at the buzzer, puts the Bulls up by 3 to close out the first half. We'll be back with the second half in just a moment. We're here at the half, Bulls and Mavericks championship game. We're here with Spartacus Polos. Spartacus, your team is up by 3 after one half of play. What did you like from your team in the first half?
I liked our shooting. We were shooting a lot of good threes.
Is there anything you believe that you need to do better in the second half in order to clinch this victory?
I think we need to rebound and box out better.
Thank you. Now we're here with Liam McLaughlin of the Mavericks. Liam, the Bulls had an 8-point lead, and in a second, you guys were able to tie the game. What did you do well during that 8-0 run?
We moved the ball really well on offense, and we were able to close out on the threes, not letting them shoot.
Speaking of the threes, the Bulls were able to hit 4 3-pointers in the first half. What do you have to do a little bit better to try to slow them down in that area in the second half?
We got to get our hands up on the shooters, not let them take any open shots.
Thank you, Liam. We'll be back soon. Welcome back, everybody. Tom Pinto here with you. A good first half of basketball between the Bulls and the Mavericks as we start the second one with the Bulls up by 3. A three-pointer by Max Polos that he banked in at the end of the first half gave the Bulls a 3-point lead. They led by as many as 8 in the first half. That's good pressure by the Bulls, and we're going to get a jump ball call and possession arrow for the Bulls. Knifing through the lane, but traveling was Brig Murphy. And turning the ball over was the Bulls, or the Mavericks. And here comes a driving layup, but unable to connect with Spartacus Polos. And back the other way comes Liam McLaughlin. McLaughlin, three-pointer up and good. Knocked down by Jack D'Arcy, and we're tied at 24. That is one department that the Bulls had the heavy advantage over the Mavericks in the first half, was from the three-point line. And dribbling out of bounds was Brig Murphy. And now the Mavericks can take the lead. Should they score on this possession? McLaughlin pushing the ball up the fourth. D'Arcy again. Got it! First the right side, then the left side. Jack D'Arcy with 6 points in a blink. And the Mavericks lead by 3. Polos neatly knifing his way through. Fouled. And I believe they're going to call it on the floor. They are. So Brig Murphy will inbound. Shot blocked. D'Arcy all over the place now. But getting a hand on it and stealing it was Spartacus Polos. Polos drives. Bank shot. Good. All Spartacus Polos right there, stealing the ball and then taking it coast to coast. It's a one-point game. McLaughlin. D'Arcy calling for it as after he made 2 in a row. Palumbo shot. Too strong. Polos. Right-hand dribble. Gives to the corner. Murphy thought about it. Up top to Bazargan. He'll try a 3. Way short. Air ball. As we're under 5 minutes to go. Quarter 4 of 5. As we get a shoe tying. D'Arcy thought about it. He's got the hot hand. He's got 2 already. Coco. D'Arcy calling for it. And we're going to get a reach-in foul first on Bazargan. 20 seconds until the subs. McLaughlin drives. McLaughlin, he's got D'Arcy in the corner, but he didn't see him. Palumbo back to D'Arcy. D'Arcy's going to try for 3 again. Too strong. And that'll be substitutions. D'Arcy got his look, but was unable to connect. As we go to substitutions now, a 1-point game. Mavericks by 1. Largest lead of this game was 8. That was by the Bulls when it was 21-13. Since then, a 14-5 run by the Mavericks has them up by 1. Maltese hit 2 threes in the first half. As he surveys, gets it back. Mavericks in 2-3 zone, trying to force the Bulls to shoot. Maltese going to try a deep 3. Short. Rebound. Taken. Jump shot. No good. Missing that one was Saputo. And the other way come the Bulls. Or come the Mavericks, I beg your pardon. AJ. Volvici. Nice pass down low. But putting up the shot no good was KJ Kola. As we're on 3 minutes to go. Three-pointer on the way short, but right into the hands of Evan Benekos for his first basket of the game. And the Bulls are back in front with 4 straight points. They lead 28-27. O'Connor fouled on the shot, and Ryan O'Connor will go to the line for 2. Ryan O'Connor, also a baseball and football player. His favorite player, OG Anunoby. That's a good player to model a game after. First free throw is up and good, and we're tied at 28. Second one, no good. Driving down the lane, taking it all the way, coast to coast, but missing the layup was Max Polos. 1:40 remaining. Thinking about a 3 was O'Connor, almost pulling up from the logo. And we're going to get a foul on the floor first. $1:25 remaining. All tied at 28. McLaughlin throws back out. O'Connor, double teamed, traveled. Lifted up that pivot foot. With 1 minute to go, what has been a very good game so far. We had a great senior girls game to start, a 2-point game, and now an offensive foul as Saputo just took out Van Lunsen. With 35 seconds to go. And now we get a moving screen on the other way. That one called against Cola. Let's see how the Bulls play this with 20 seconds to go. Maltese drives. Puts it up and gets the roll. Maltese making something out of absolutely nothing. Gives the Bulls a 3-point lead. And then a violation, but unfortunately the Bulls are not going to get another shot because the time runs out at the end of the 4th of 5th quarter. Now we're going to the final quarter. Bulls lead by 2. We'll be back in a minute. (30-28) as we start the 4th quarter. Tom Pinto here with you. Eastchester High School Gymnasium 3-pointer on the way was missed by D'Arcy. He had 2 in the previous quarter. Bulls up by 2. They've led by as many as 8. Murphy throws up top to Barzagon. Good screen. Barzagon's jump shot. Too strong. And here comes McLaughlin. Liam McLaughlin sees a double. They swing it. Down low, they try to get to Palumbo, and a little too overzealous was Spartacus Polos. Or, I beg your pardon, that was Amatage on the foul. Jump shot on the way is good. Smooth looking jump shot by Quinn Coco. Knots the game up at 30. Neal gets out to Bazargan, and he's fouled on the floor. He took a shot. A foul away from the ball. Bazargan shot blocked by D'Arcy. Timed it perfectly. With 6:20 remaining, we are all knotted up at 30. Inbound stolen by the Mavericks. McLaughlin looks to push. McLaughlin to Palumbo. Palumbo fakes, gets inside. Short shot, no good. I think he had a little more time than he realized as his teammates try to encourage him. Inbound pass, Palumbo. Palumbo dribbled it out of bounds. This group has 1 minute and 40 seconds left before the substitutions. And at this point of the game, even a small lead feels like a big lead. But we're tied at 30. Again, the Bulls led this game 21-13, but a 17-9 run by the Mavericks since, and we get a travel call. So since that 21-13 lead, the Mavericks have gone on a 17-9 run of their own to even it up, all knotted up at 30. Palumbo, and one! As they get Armitage on the foul, and Drew Palumbo has a chance for a three-point play. Shot is up and no good. As it's going to be a backcourt violation. And Armitage does actually a smart job letting the ball roll out of bounds. Coco. Looking. Gets back outside. McLaughlin. And his substitutions. With 4 minutes remaining, Mavericks by 2. Drew Palumbo's layup, giving them a 2-point lead. As the final substitutions are made, no other substitutions can be made unless an injury, a foul out, or overtime. Senior girls game was a 2-point game, and we have a 2-point game right now with 4 minutes. A little bit of a collision there, but we play on. Van Lunsen double teamed and stolen. Here comes Peter Maltese. Maltese goes all the way and ties the game. All tied at 32, 3:35 remaining. Pass inside, layup is good. AJ Volchevisi picks a good time to get his first basket. He puts his team up by 2 points. That was a nice pass that time by McLaughlin. 3:15 remaining. It's a 2-point game. 2-point lead for the Mavericks. Maltese. Inside, they throw it inside. Pass inside, no good. Close shot right there by Max Polos. And it's going to be Mavericks ball. Now, I alluded before, even a small lead can seem like a big lead. Should the Mavericks get another basket here, the pressure is really amped up on the Bulls. McLaughlin looking. O'Connor gets inside, kicks it out. Van Lunsen jump shot blocked, but they call a foul. They say they got him on the head, and Van Lunsen's going to go to the line for 2. Jackson Van Lunsen, his favorite player, Steph Curry, also likes to play baseball. Shot up, no good. Even one free throw now is big to push it to a 3-point lead. Free throw is up, and it spins in. Big free throw makes it a 2-point lead. Volchevisi nearly stole the inbound, and then he's called for a reach-in. Not the smartest foul that time by H.A. Volchevisi. Mavericks not in the penalty yet. 35-32, we're under 2 minutes. Clock stops on every out of bounds the rest of the way. Maltese has good range. He's going to try for the tie and drills it. Peter Maltese, his third three-pointer of the game, and this game is all tied at 35. And we're going to get a timeout. Mavericks, 1:39 remaining. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a second. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining. Senior Boys EIBL Championship, all tied at 35. Volchevisi up top to O'Connor. O'Connor, they swing it. Van Lunsen steps inside. Jump shot. Got it! Jackson Van Lunsen, a two-pointer, gives the Mavericks a 2-point lead. Driving the other way, layup, and one! Spartacus Polos comes right back. Volchevici bumped him. Polos, the hoop and the harm, and just like that, tied at 37. Polos has a chance to give the Bulls a 1-point lead. What a sequence. And he does. 1-point Bulls lead, coming up on 1 minute to play. Van Lunsen just gave them the lead on the last play. Let's see if they go to him again. Smallest guy on the court, but he can hit big shots. O'Connor gets inside. 3-second call. Oh, I beg your pardon, foul call. I thought that was a 3 seconds call, but they call a reach-in foul. So under a minute to go, 54 seconds. Clock stops on every play. Inside, they get it. McLaughlin fouled. No doubt about it, Maltese hit him as he was going up, and Liam McLaughlin will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Two enormous free throws right here for Liam McLaughlin. Who misses the first one. Liam, a well-rounded athlete. Likes to play lacrosse, also skis and golfs. Favorite player, Carl Anthony Towns. This one's for the tie. We're tied. Tied at 38. Pass inside. Polos threw it away. As the Bulls coaches say, settle down now. With 39 seconds remaining. What a game. 38-38. Let's see how the Mavericks choose to play this. O'Connor, 30 seconds. O'Connor with three guys around him. And they're going to call a foul as Nicholas Collage hit him. And they're in the penalty. So now Ryan O'Connor, with 26 seconds left, is going to shoot two free throws. Just not a smart foul that time. I don't think he was intentionally trying to do it, but a foul nonetheless, as O'Connor knocks down the free throw. So Owen McLaughlin and now O'Connor, back-to-back clutch free throws to tie and take the lead. O'Connor in second one. But they call a shooting violation on I believe on Van Lunsen. That is a huge call. He made the free throw, but it's wiped off. Bulls down by one, can take the lead on this possession. Driving down the lane, laying it up, and good is Max Polos. 18 seconds. Do the Mavericks have one more basket in them? Van Lunsen to O'Connor with 10. O'Connor gets a screen. Back to McLaughlin, puts it up, no good, foul. Oh, Owen McLaughlin had a great look at it with 5 seconds left, but was unable to hit, and even worse for the Mavericks, they're not in the penalty yet. as we're going to get a timeout on the play, as right now that lane violation call looms so large, as that's the difference right now, as the Bulls were able to drive right down the court. Max Polos a driving layup, and they're up by 1 because of it. Now, I believe, now there was some discussion at the table, but I don't think that the Mavericks were in the penalty with the foul. So with 5 seconds left, they're probably going to try to get a quick steal, and if they can't, they have to foul immediately. As there's a little confusion over where the Bulls are going to inbound, but they will inbound right under the basket. As Peter Maltese will take it out, 5 seconds remaining. Maltese throws it in, and they foul. That took 2 seconds off the clock. And Evan Benekos will go to the line. Now the Bulls are in a good spot here, because even with 3 seconds left, even if he misses both, it's hard in 3 seconds to push the ball up the court and get off a decent shot off of a miss. So the Bulls in the driver's seat with 3 seconds remaining. Benekos' first shot bounces out. The Mavericks do have a timeout. They can call it. Benekos at the line, one more. Missed it. And they say Blue had the... And they gave the possession and the timeout after the rebound. It was a quick whistle. John Kilkowski saying that the Mavericks secured the rebound and called timeout without the clock even going down. So that's a big break for the Mavericks, who with 3 seconds have a chance. Again, the lane violation, the difference right now, as the free throw by O'Connor was wiped off the board. And an insinuating Max Polos layup gives the Bulls a 1-point lead, 3 seconds remaining. I got to think that the Mavericks are trying to get this ball to O'Connor and have him take the final shot. The Bulls are not applying a ton of pressure. They got to inbound it. They get it to Van Lunsen, to O'Connor. O'Connor throws it up, and that's it. And the Bulls hang on and win the senior EIBL championship by a final score of 40-39. So a 2-point game in the senior girls championship, a 1-point game in the senior boys championship. 2 great games so far, and the Bulls end up on top of this one, 40-39. We've got one more game coming in a little bit. The junior boys championship, we'll have that game for you in a little bit, about an hour and a half or so. So we will sign off on this one. Once again, Bulls win it 40-39.